Sawadika Metzler, it's
Sawadika
Anne-Marie.
Metzler, I'm Jeremy
Hey,
Zucker.
Metzler, it's Lucas
It's Martin
Graham.
Garrix here, and you're listening to Met 107.
Sawadika.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really excited to talk with you today. And first of all, thank you so much for taking your time to talk with us. I'm Bank, DJ Bank from Met 107 here. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, so how has the quarantine been like for you?
It started off pretty terribly, like for everyone else, but then I was able to make an album, so yeah, it ended in a positive way for me. Yeah.
So right now, are you staying in London or?
Yeah, I'm just outside of London. I'm in
Right.
the countryside down south.
Yeah, but I think the situation in the UK right now is good, right? For the
It's definitely stabilizing. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better than it was.
Yeah, so good to hear, because in Thailand right now it's getting better as well. So let's talk about your two new songs. So Medicine and September, these two songs, our listeners have requested so many times. Like it's like one of those two songs that hit our top 10 or top 20. So how do you feel about the feedback from these two songs?
It's just very cool to see a positive reaction, because these are songs that I made at home and during the pandemic. It was a passion project for me. So I was experimenting. I was just having fun and trying to push the boundaries a little bit, trying to evolve as an artist, as a producer and things like that. So yeah, it's cool that it was received well, and I mean, I'm proud of what I've created.
Yeah, so can you tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind the song? So the first one is Medicine, right?
Yeah. Well, Medicine was just like I talk about some dark things in medicine, like suicide and stuff like that, you know, real stuff. But the overall message is about love and hope and positivity, and I just want to spread that message. You know, I think it's good to talk about the dark stuff and like, you know, mental health issues, which is close to my heart. But I always want to spread love and positivity ultimately.
And what about September? So are there any things in particular that related to September, like the month of September?
It just in the story of meeting somebody. It was in the month of September. That's the only relevance it has. I just thought it was a cool title, to be honest.
Yeah. So is that your favorite month or no?
Not necessarily. No, it sounds good when you sing it for some reason.
Yeah, because you know what, September, like, you know, our listeners have requested so many times, and our fans think that this song is quite similar to one of your biggest hits, Say You Won't Let Go.
Yeah. The songwriting is very similar. Yeah, it's like the same kind of message, I suppose.
Yeah. And what about your new album? So it's called It's All Makes Sense in the End, right? So why you named the album with, you know, this title?
It's just encouraging people. I mean, the one thing I learned during the process was that I need to live in the moment a lot more. I need to live for now instead of looking too far ahead or looking back. So it's just, the message is to just take each day as it comes.
And can you walk us through a little bit about the creating process of this album? Because this is actually your fourth studio album, right?
Yeah.
And you creating this album during the pandemic, so it should be like very difficult for you. So yeah.
Well, I set up a studio in my house.
Wow.
Very lucky to be able to do that. That was a privilege to be able to do that, to have the space to do that. So I built myself a studio. I got to work and I just did some therapy, and that was it really. That's what this album is all about. It's just me looking inwards and expressing how I felt at that moment in time.
So this album has like 14 tracks, right? So apart from the Medicine and September, so are there any other tracks that is your favorite tracks or?
I'm really pleased with this body of, like, the whole journey. I think it's an album that you've got to listen to from start to finish, and it'll all make sense at the end.
Yeah.
So, there's definitely a couple of standout songs for me personally. Like, I love the song Wolves. I love.
Me too.
Yeah, sweet. Last of the Whiskey is one. I think the vocals are quite strong on that one, I'd say. But yeah, just the whole journey is like means a lot to me. I love the whole thing.
Yeah, so it's like all the 14 tracks you have to listen from the beginning to the end, so you can actually like catch all, like, the storyline, and then that's why it all makes sense in the end, right?
Yeah, I think it like the way I wanted to make an album that felt like it was a sound, it was a mood, as they say these days. It was a vibe, and I think it's like 48 minutes long, the record. I mean, you could have digest it on a drive somewhere, and I hope that it feels like a journey, and it feels like a mood and a good vibe, and something that you can an experience. I would hope.
Totally. And then are there any are there any things that different from this album to the past 3 albums that you have had released before?
Yeah, the main difference is the sound, I think. I went for a different sound. I was experimenting a little bit, like there's deliberate moments of like crazy auto tune to sound more trap, or like there's like it's all very deliberate in terms of the sound. I was going for a particular thing, like a trap rock thing, Yeah,
I think it's more like heavy in terms of like the instruments and everything.
After
listening to the whole track, whole album.
Yeah, exactly. That was definitely the goal.
Yeah, okay. And I think me personally, I think it's smash because I really do like it. Yeah.
Bless you. Thanks, man. Thank you very much.
Cheers. I was actually following you since the first day that you joined X Factor. Factor UK, that you are part of team Nicole Scherzinger, and since that day until now, have you ever thought that you're gonna be this big and have lots and lots of fans globally?
I definitely didn't anticipate still having a great career 10 years later. I'm very, very fortunate, very blessed that my hard work's paid off, because sometimes hard work isn't enough in this game. But for me, hard work has really paid off, and I feel blessed, very grateful to still have such amazing fans around the world. I know I would never have anticipated the success that I've been able to have.
Yeah, especially here in Thailand. I mean, have you ever been to Thailand before?
Yeah, it's actually my favorite place to go on holiday.
No way. Wow.
Yeah, I've been to Koh Samui quite a few. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So, and then you also went to Bangkok as well?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I haven't spent a lot of time in Bangkok, but I really would like to. During the pandemic, we were like looking where can we go once everything, and like Thailand was really shut down, so yeah, that was sad when I was like, to be honest, where I wanted to go for New Year last year was Thailand, but it wasn't possible. So maybe next year we can go.
Yeah, or maybe this year.
Because
man, because we opened the border already, so like all the foreigners can come visit and go to Samui or go to Phuket and actually go to Bangkok.
Yeah. Well, I would love to. I've promised my family that I will spend Christmas with them. Otherwise, I would have definitely come to Thailand. But maybe in January, I'll pop over there and have a couple of weeks.
Ooh, I think lots and lots of fans gonna be really excited after hearing that, because maybe you coming to visit, and then maybe some gigs and then some concert Yeah.
Maybe I could pop by a local like karaoke night or something like that.
Yeah, just call me in. Okay, I volunteer to be a guide tour.
Perfect. Sounds good.
Yeah, man. So what do you like the most about Thailand?
I just think I mean, aside from how amazing the people are, it's just a beautiful place. I've never seen anywhere more beautiful, really.
The beach.
Yeah, the beaches, the people are so respectful. Like I'll never forget the first time I came to Thailand, and I walked through like the lobby of the hotel, and like 5 or 6 people were like cop and cap, or like they were just very. I was like, wow, like I'm nobody at this point. You know, I was just starting my career, and the way that they treated me, I'll never forget it. They were amazing people. I've never been able to do a show for the Thai people, so and that's sad for me because I love it there. So we'll figure it out.
Maybe this album, you might get a chance to visit like a quick tour here.
I hope so. I really hope so. That's the plan. I'm always pushing for that to happen, for sure.
Yeah, sure. And can you like speak some Thai or?
I mean, I think I just said it really badly, but there's cop and cap. I don't know if I said that right. Is that wrong?
What about I love you?
How do you say that?
Okay, so I love you is like ฉันรักคุณ but for a guy you say ผมรักคุณ
ผมรักคุณ
Yes, that's perfect, man.
What does ni hao mean? I heard people saying that a lot.
Ni hao is in Chinese.
No. It's not ni hao. It's not ni hao. It's like ni. There's a word that you guys say that's like with an N. It's like
N?
I don't know.
Ni. No. Okay, maybe next time that you come visit, you just tell us.
Yeah, I'll figure out. There's something that they used to say to me. I can't remember the name.
Okay. So lastly, do you have anything to say to all the youngsters or everyone that have a dreams and want to be successful, want to become someone just like you?
I think it's gonna sound very cliche, but I think believing in yourself is huge. It's absolutely massive. You have to have self-belief and hard work. I know, again, it sounds like the most cliche thing to say, but if you put the work in and you focus on what you want to achieve, you'll get it. You'll get it. Yeah. You work hard enough, and that's the bottom line. And trust your instincts, trust your intuition. That's really it. That's how I try and live my life.
Yeah, cheers, man. So do you want to send some love to all the Thai fans and say something about your new album?
Yeah, I just want to first of all just say thank you for the continued support over there. Like I said, I'm devastated that I've never been able to play in Thailand yet, and the plan is to come and give you guys a tremendous show at some point. I just want to say I love everyone there, and thank you, and please, if you find 48 minutes in your day, check out It'll All Make Sense in the End. Go for a drive, go for a bike ride, maybe check it out. It's a vibe.
Yeah, I'm one of those people that love the whole album, so I think lots and lots of Thai fans gonna love it too. So I'm gonna keep playing these songs for them, so maybe one day that you get a chance to come visit.
Thank you, Bang. Thanks very much.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. So thank you so much for your time, and please stay safe, and we hope to see you soon.
You too, my pleasure. See you soon.
Thank you ครับ ขอบคุณครับ บ๊ายบาย